All right, all right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Well. Well, folks, we kind of all know the reason. We know the reason why Keith Thurman won't fight this guy right here. We know the reason, okay? We got it all figured out. But we've been knowing this. We've been knowing this for a minute. See, listen, people, you got these radical Thurman fans that, these guys don't really want to give Josecito Lopez his props. Listen, Keith Thurman thought that Josecito Lopez was finna be an easy mark. And Josecito got in there, got in Keith's ass, and he pretty much whooped Keith Thurman's ass up in there. He did. Now, I start thinking to myself, dang, Keith Thurman keep calling out Manny Pacquiao. If Josecito Lopez did this to him, what do you think Manny Pacquiao at age 40 gonna do? Right now, I think Manny Pacquiao beats Keith Thurman. I'm just gonna be 100. I think Manny can beat Keith Thurman. And if Manny Pacquiao, well, we know that if I think that Manny can beat Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr. gonna bury this dude. Keith Thurman gonna avoid this man for as long as he live. Hell, I'm telling y'all, man. Keith Thurman, man, we might not get to see this fight till 2021. Okay? What's that? That's 2 years from now. We might not get to see this fight. I'm going to tell you, man, Keith Thurman going to take tune-up after tune-up. He thought this was an easy tune-up. He thought it was an easy cherry pick. Josecito Lopez had other plans. Hey, you know what? This is karma coming to bite Keith Thurman right back in the ass. It really is. Okay? How dare you, okay, with your alienation ponytail head ass. How dare you say to fans, you don't owe us anything? Oh, you don't, Keith? Well, I guess after this performance, looks like your stock may have dropped a little bit, Keith. How you gonna explain this, Keith? How's Keith gonna explain this? Who do you think supports you, Keith, on the PBC? It was the fans, but you don't owe us anything, Keith. See, Keith, I noticed that you go up a lot of slippery slopes. I know you do that, Keith. We know you've been stalling and avoiding and this and that. But you know, he was injured for 22 months. He was injured. And I know some of you Thurman protectors, I know you're going to come and you're going to say he was injured for 22 months. He couldn't fight for then. You can expect him to be rusty. Ring rust. Ring rust. I don't even want to call it ring rust. This is crust, okay? This is ring rust, ring crap, ring whatever you want to call it. Many fighters, and I have to reiterate this, many fighters, they've taken long layoffs and come back and then look this bad. Look, Keith didn't look good at all, okay? I'm just being honest. He had his points in the fight where, he actually showed some of the flashes of the old Keith Thurman. But against a game, and people talk about, how Thurman ain't been fighting. Josecito Lopez ain't been that active. How you gonna explain this? Josecito Lopez has not been this active, guys. He has not. But see, I'm gonna tell you, it was a combination. And see, Josecito Lopez, he was already down 3 rounds. He was down 3 rounds anyway. When he stepped into the ring, he was down 3 rounds. I mean, did y'all see one of those ridiculous scorecards? Like somebody had it 117 to 109. That's ridiculous, man. Come on. I mean, I know Thurman won the fight. Okay, but Thurman ain't win every damn round. Okay, that's just how it is. He didn't win every round. Thing of it is, man, they wanted Keith Thurman to win, and the only way a guy like Josecito Lopez was actually going to win this fight, man, is by knockout. Even if Josecito Lopez, even theoretically won every round, he was going to lose anyway. He had to have knocked out Keith Thurman. Had to. The last time Josecito Lopez fought, I think he fought back in April of 2018. I mean, we can count the months. No, it's not 22 months. But let's see. Okay, what is it? January now? Okay, he fought back in April. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Josecito Lopez had a 9-month layoff. That's still a layoff. 9 months is a long time. Okay, so I'm not giving Keith Thurman any passes on this. None. He went in there. They thought they was going to cherry pick a guy, and Josecito Lopez was game. See, Keith Thurman will tell you, yeah, well, you know, I saw a game opponent when I looked into his eyes. Nah, man. Because then, you know, it's kind of funny how Keith contradicts himself, but, you know, I expect a 6-round knockout. See, that's what this arrogant bastard said. Oh, I expect a 6-round knockout. Well, Keith, you didn't get a 6-round knockout. How about this? How about you got at least 6 to 5 rounds of an ass whooping, okay? This boy put hands on you. And he wasn't even putting hands. He was hitting Keith Thurman with power shots. Wonder how y'all Thurman fans gonna, yeah. Wow. Wonder what y'all Thurman fans gonna say. His injuries delayed him and this, and he was still injured. You know, I had a guy talking about he was still injured and hadn't fully recovered. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was recovered. Trust me, he was recovered. He was in there, he was recovered. Because, you know, Keith was shadow boxing. Even he said, oh, baby, I'm 100%, baby. I'm ready to go, baby. Yeah. This is Keith Thurman. This is what he was saying. So I don't have anything really nice to say about Thurman. I just don't. See, when you take a dump on your fans, see, your real fans, and if people still rolling with this guy, well, you know, Keith don't have to answer to anybody. Keith can do what he want to do. Keith can do whatever he wants. I mean, stop worrying. Well, why are you so worried about what Keith does? Worry about your own life. Shut up. I'm a boxing fan. I worry about who I want to worry about. And right now, wow. How y'all going to explain this one? Well, we know the Errol Spence fight now has probably just been delayed by another 2 years. Guys, it has. Heck, forget Errol Spence. He ain't going to fight Crawford. And if he get in there with Manny Pacquiao going to beat the hell out of Keith Thurman. Let's just keep it real. Manny Pacquiao is going to whoop Keith's ass. If this Keith Thurman shows up to fight Manny Pacquiao, because they asked him, Keith almost sounded unsure about Manny Pacquiao. If this guy fights Manny Pacquiao, he's going to get beat. If I was Pacquiao, I would try to fight him right now. Why he ain't got no confidence. Why, why he keeps saying, I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. See, Manny Pacquiao need to jump on Keith Thurman now. This is the time. And Keith will take the fight. He'll take the fight because he'll think that he's fighting an old, washed-up 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao. See, this is what Keith thinks. He will be thinking that, oh, well, Manny Pacquiao washed up, baby. I'll go in there and I'll take care of business with Manny Pacquiao, baby. I'll do that. I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. He'll say something stupid like that, and then Manny Pacquiao get up in there and whoop him. Heck, if I'm Floyd Mayweather, I'd jump on this dude right now. Hey, I just want to fight Keith Thurman. I want the best to fight the best. You better be fighting for a check, you big dumb mother. I'd be saying that if I was Floyd Mayweather. Keith Thurman is trash. We can say, oh man, it's gonna take him a while to come back. It's gonna take him. Keith Thurman done. Look, man, all that talking, all that laying off, all this, we gotta let it marinate. All this, you gotta get a belt. All this young buck and all this other young buck stupid talk. Keith Thurman need to shut his damn mouth, man. Don't look for this fight, y'all. Do not look for this fight. Don't even ask Keith about this fight. Keith gonna have an excuse, man. He gonna have an excuse. Well, I need about 45 more tune-ups and You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I predict, man. Keith Thurman gonna fight one of these guys that he thinks is a tune-up. He gonna fight one of these guys. One of these dudes gonna beat him. One of these dudes gonna put hands on Keith Thurman, and they gonna knock him out. Besides, Keith Thurman about got knocked out. Josecito Lopez almost finished Keith Thurman. And what do you Keith Thurman fans got to say about that? What y'all got to say about that? Let me tell you something. Keith Thurman is done. He's done. And I'm sick of one time. His name is no time. His name is one time. I'm sick of this guy. Keith Thurman, you're out of here.